Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. And they're pushing it up. Here's Baberovic. Uses the glass on the layup.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
To the left wing. Pass to Yurtseven. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for the away team.
Here's Baldwin. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
To the middle. Pass to Yurtseven. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Yurtseven's got 5 points.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Melly, the pass to Hayes. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside none. And he buries his first look. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Melly, the pass to Marjanovic. It's hauled in by Athens. Three-pointer off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Baldwin. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Omer Yurtseven.
First team foul.
And he drops a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
The kick out to none. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Yep, that one's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Baldwin.
2 minutes remaining. First 2 minutes.
Here's Baberovic. .151 left in the first quarter. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Baldwin. Takes it inside. Misses the layup.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Osman, no good.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
The shot by Melly, no good. Athens leading by 3. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Nunn defends. Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And your 7 gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Your 7's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Marjanovic.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Team foul. At the line for your home team, Boban Marjanovic.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
He gets it up. Perry from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close.
The previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame.
And so it's Athens with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And for Athens, out to the right wing. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Athens shooting their 2nd free throw attempt on the night. Defended by Brown. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Birch. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Brown. Missed inside. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the left side wing. Defended by Brown. Just 5 on the clock with the drive. Oh, the teardrop falls in. 5 points in the game.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
To the wing on the left. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Athens.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Birch with some nice D.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Right wing. Here's Goodrich. No good from outside. Athens leading by 4. And here's Grant from the arc. The shot misses. Defended by Brown. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. 4-3. No good. On offense, here is Athens. On the wing, Grant. Still no points. Out left to the wing. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Here's Goodrich. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Defended by Brown. Tries yet again. And he sinks the layup. He has 7.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. 4-point game. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Hernan Gomez with a rebound. And so it's Athens with it. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And Grant gets it to go.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score. Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook.
Brown inside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Athens leading by 11. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's Hernan Gomez with a drive. Outside for Grant.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And even with that turnover, for the most part, they've done an outstanding job not being reckless and playing under control.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Basket's good. Grant's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's Athens in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey folks, first, the three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the home team. That's it for us. Thanks.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Amir Yurtseven.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Niko Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the point guard position. And for Athens,
he just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
this one for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit. The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
On offense, here is Athens. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He's got 5.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Baberovic tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Athens leading by 11. To the right side. Here's your 7.
Home team foul. Baldwin. First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he makes both from the line. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Hey, here's Nunn for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Nunn's got 7.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The shot by Melly, no good. On offense, here is Athens. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Shot from the wing. Baldwin's shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Baldwin. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Baldwin's got his second basket.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Nunn drives in. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Baldwin, the pass to Melly. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And so it's Athens with it. It's an 18-point lead. From deep. And he can't get that one.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Down low. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 6.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Hayes for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Outside Nunn. Takes the 3. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
A minute 20 left in the third. Pass to Baberovic. It's hauled in by Athens. Nunn's got 5 rebounds in the game. Yurt 7 with the ball. He's got 9. And the shot goes in. Yurt 7's got 11.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Off target from three-point range.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
On offense, here is Athens. They've got a 22 run going. What a pace. Oh, got that one up quick.
3 points.
Nunn's got 11 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Hayes misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Hits the trifecta.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's Athens with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. They're efficient. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Athens.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melly. The three. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
For three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Nunn. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Pass to Baberovic. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. He's covered by your 7. Here's Baldwin. Here's Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Here's Osman. Finished off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Hayes, the pass to Melly. Launches it. They get it again.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to Athens.
Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Here's Osman. Here's your 7. Osman on the wing. None up top. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Baldwin with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Melly with a rebound. Melly's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Baberovic. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Drops in the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Melly. Here's Baberovic. Here's Marjanovic. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Osman. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Woo! Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Three-pointer, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
stripped away. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Hey, from beyond the arc. Here's 7, no good. Now here's Hayes. The D's right on him. Here's Baldwin. It's hauled in by Athens.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
The kick out to Nunn. Puts up a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Baldwin. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And here's Nunn. And so it's Athens winning this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team...
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3 slot. Outside Fournier. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Hayes. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle DeMontis in the paint. See how that works out. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter every season he's been in the league.
Pass to Hall. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he makes both free throws. And so here's the home team. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's offline from half court. Here's Vazenkov. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hayes has got 6. Hayes has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Vazenkov. To the paint. Hayes with the steal. Here's Hall. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Colson. Baldwin looking for the opening from 15 feet away. Here's Colson. Pass to Fournier. No good. That would have tied it. Fournier's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And they're pushing it up. Here's Hall. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Baldwin. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Fall. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Fournier can do a little bit of everything out there, including passing the ball.
Here's Marjanovic. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Stolen away. Pass to Colson. Fires the 3. Baldwin the pass to Colson. Puts it up from 15. Fall with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The shot by Colson, no good. Here's Panathinaikos. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Colson. And here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Leading by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Covered by Evans. Pass to Melly. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Here's Peters. Here's the triple. Good on the triple. Peters has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And it's Melly missing. Here's Peters. Evans, that's a two-pointer, and the jumper is on the mark. Evans has got 5 points in the quarter. Evans has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And they get it. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. It's a 5-point game. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Now Dorsey, still scoreless. For 3, kept alive. Milutinov. Evans outside. Pocket 6. From downtown. The rebound by Biberovic. Now here's Birch. Covered by Evans. Pass to Biberovic. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dorsey. It's stolen. And here's the break. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now here's Evans. 5 points in the game. The shot, no good. Fast break, here we go. With some arc, and he sinks the layup.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Pass to Peters. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Gutter. Scoreless thus far. Here's Biberovic. A three-pointer, no good. It's deflected. Milutinov, covered by Birch. Here's Peters. Missed inside. Kicks it out to Evans. Pass to Dorsey. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Carries it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Evans outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. One-on-one fast break. Takes it off the glass.
And the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And the layup's good off the glass. Evans has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
A tight game here in Atlanta. The three ball. Now Dorsey. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Dorsey's got his second bucket of the night. Birch with it. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Panathinaikos. Still yet to score. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Baldwin in at the 1. They've got Fall. And it's Panathinaikos in at the small forward.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Here's Baldwin. And it's Hayes in the corner. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. And here's Hayes. 10 points for him. There's the lob to the hoop. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
It's good on the putback.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
And Fournier kicks to Panathinaikos. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Here's Baldwin. Here he goes.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
It's stolen by Marjanovic. Pass to Hayes. There's a good screen from outside the arc. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Covered by Hayes. Here's Vezenkov. Oh, good with the triple. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The shot's good from Hayes.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Fournier for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Fournier's got 6 points in the quarter.
defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Count that one.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Hayes down low, and it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Pass to Fournier. Here's Panathinaikos, guarded by Marjanovic. Hayes finds Marjanovic. Marjanovic, a screen on Fournier. Here's Hall. Offensive rebound. Puts up a deep 3. The shot missing. Hall's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Outside Fournier. Pass to Panathinaikos. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Panathinaikos has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Marjanovic passes to Hall. Now here's Hayes. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Vezenkov. Three-pointer. The rebound by Colson. 24 seconds left in the third. Here's Baldwin. 10 points for him. Here's Hall. He's guarded by Fournier. Tries the spin move. From 15 feet away, that shot no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Colson. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Baldwin in at the 1 spot.
Substitution on the court.
Goes up off the inbound, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Dorsey dishes to Evans. Come on. From outside the arc, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Gutteridge. Now, here's Birch. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
From deep, Evans. The rebound by Biberovic.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's Evans missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
A shot by Biberovic, no good. Biberovic has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Now Dorsey uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Covered Covered by Evans. Pass to Biberovic. Over Evans. Evans with some nice D.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Biberovic has gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Dorsey. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Free throw good, Dorsey. Here's Gutteridge. Banked in off the glass. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. From deep, Evans hands it from downtown.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Covered by Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Biberovic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Dorsey driving inside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Personal foul, second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Evans kicks to Peters. No good on the triple. Peters has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 22.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
From past the arc, Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Peters, and he lays it straight in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Covered by Evans, driving in. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Peters. Beyond the arc. Here's Dorsey. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here he goes.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
Evans outside. To take the lead. Buries the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
It's in! Tries to save it. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those.
To have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Vizenkov. And here's the fast break. Soft touch off the glass.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
That one falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
First quarter of play, a minute in. None against Fournier. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
They set the pick. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Knocks it loose. And they're running. From deep. It's hauled in by Athens. None with it. Picked up by Fournier. Takes a three. And another miss by Athens. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, here's what the head coach for Athens told me earlier. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Osman. Clock at 6. And another miss by Athens.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Nunn. Pass to Osman. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
We've got a minute 48 left in the first. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
It's rebounded by Yurtseven. 5 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Fournier for 3. Offensive board. 1:02 left now in the first quarter. Looking to win the run.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
It's his first trip to the line.
Evan Fournier.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Papanikolaou. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Athens leading by 4. Nunn with it. Osman passes to Nunn. Osman on the wing. Pass to Nunn. Here's the 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Moving it up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Stripped it away. Oh, it's stolen. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Athens leading by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Athens.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Brown gets the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And for Athens, here's Peters. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Grant. And a missed layup.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Up and in on the layup.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Away team foul. Evans. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Good on the bucket. Brown's gotten his second bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Evans. Here's Peters. Offline with a 3. Oh, he picked him clean. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Dorsey. To the left wing. Here's Peters. He drops it from range.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Athens trails by 3. Outside, Brown. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Pass to Dorsey. Over to the wing. Here's Evans. Nails it from beyond the arc. Evans has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Brown looking around. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's Peters. To the paint. Here's Evans. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And that's good as he hits both shots.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Grant, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Six on the shot clock. Pulls up. From the top of the key, he buries it. 1:57 left to play in the second quarter. Into the lane. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Peters. Here's Dorsey. Right wing. Pass to Evans. Let's go with a 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Athens trails by 4. And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Grant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Dorsey. He's covered by Grant. Here's Evans. 56 seconds left in the half. Misses from short range. Evans has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Going inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
The 3 ball. It's not going to go for him. A tight game here in Milwaukee. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Athens shooting their initial free throws of the game here. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Can they get it? And the layup is up and in. Evans has got 7 now in this quarter.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Brown. There's the 3. Connects from downtown. Brown's got 11 points. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Athens up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league got... And swinging back to that first half of action, it has been a close contest for Athens.
They've been choosy.
Glad you could join us. Ryan.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. They set the pick. And there's the drive.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Deflected. Here's Papanikolaou, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And the layup is good. 6 points for him.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. That one goes in. Fall's got his first basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The three. That shot missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The kick out to Fournier. Stolen. And they're on the run. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Launches it from deep.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Pass to Vizenkov for the lead. It's hauled in by Athens. Osman on the wing. Jacks up a three. A rebound by Vizenkov.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Here's Fall. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Fall's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Fall. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The baseline J. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vizenkov. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Nunn's got 5.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Nunn's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's tipped. Fournier covering. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Papanikolaou. Off target with the 3. Athens leading by 5. Here's Osman. Here's Yurtseven. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tries a 10-footer. It's hauled in by Athens.
Mr. Bunny. Those are the shots you've got to convert.
And they pick up 2. Give him 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Fournier up top. They need this. And the layup is good.
Well, exceptional at giving you that extra burst necessary on the drive. That's pretty.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires from deep. Fournier with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now just a 3-point Athens lead. Here's Nunn. He's got 5. Driving to the basket. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the wing, right side. Pass to Yurtseven. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Athens up by 5. And we're coming. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Pass to Evans. Here's Dorsey. He's covered by Grant. Drives to the hoop. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the away team, Dorsey. Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. And so it's Athens with it. It's a 5-point game. And for Athens, Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Grant, the pass to Brown. Back to Grant. It's Brown on the wing. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. The 11-footer. The shot, no good. Here's Evans. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. To the left side wing. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Athens. Hernan Gomez on the wing. No luck on that one. Here's Dorsey. Drops in the layup for 2. Dorsey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Evans. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Brown inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Off target from outside. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside, Brown. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Peters to take the lead. He's off on that one. Cuts off the pass. For the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Brown, that's good.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Pass to Dorsey. Here's Evans. A minute 37 left in the game.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the middle. The steal. Grant with a steal. .111 left in the final quarter. Here's Dorsey. Good work there as it goes.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. They lead by 1. To the right side.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Peters. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Outside, Brown. Outside for Grant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hernan Gomez. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. And the visitors call time here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
He takes it in. It's in!
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
And Athens calls time here. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the fourth. Grant attacks. Here's Hernan Gomez. The three won't fall. And so the road team gets the W in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Boban Marjanovic out there with Niko Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the two-guard spot. No good with the triple. Into the lane. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Osman. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. He's defended by Hayes. Some solid defense from Hayes. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, here's what the head coach for Athens told me earlier. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots." So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Melli. Over to the left wing. Here's Baldwin. 5 on the clock. Gets the three to fall. Baldwin's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now none. And there's the screen. Here's Osman. And the layup is good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Nunn. Out to the right wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Baldwin. 5 points in the game. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Melli. Here's Baldwin. The three is up. Marjanovic. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires it.
2 minutes.
They get it back. Here's Osman. Buries it from 3. Osman's got his 3rd bucket of the night. 1:50 left in the first. Pass to Hayes. Clock at 4. Here's Baldwin to stop the run. The rebound by Osman.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's your 7. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
1:14 left to play in the first. Pass to Hayes. This one for 3. It's rebounded by your 7. Athens leading by 5. Shot is up. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. He's covered by your 7. Beyond the arc. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. .40 seconds left to play in the first. And that one good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Nunn. Right wing. Here at 7. Passes to Nunn. Here he goes. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Melly. And he converts the layup.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Gets it off. And so it's Athens leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Athens.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Pass to Guduric. There's a screen by Birch. 4-3. Pure from three-point range.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Up top, Brown. Grant outside from the arc. Guduric with the rebound. In transition, here they come. Oh, swiped away. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Team foul. At the line for Athens, number 44.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Defended by Brown. Pass to Baberovic. And he gets it to go. Baberovic has gotten his first points in this one.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Right side Brown. And here's Grant from the arc. Guduric with the rebound. Here's the break. And they get it back. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Baberovic. Shot clock at 5. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. On Wednesday and then on Friday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Guduric. Defended by Brown. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
It's stolen away. And here comes the break. And he banks in the layup. Athens leading by 3. Grant in the post. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
There's 1:54 left to play in the half. Clock at 6. Here's Baberovic. Sends it home from three-point land. Baberovic has got 5 now.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Grab the screen. There's the triple. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Guduric. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. 6 points for him.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Brown passes to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Brown. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Guduric. Launches a 3. Drains the triple.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Grant's shot is off.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Pass to Guduric. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Athens leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for...
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. On offense, here is Athens. They lead by 1. Misses the 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Niko Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the 2. Here's Marjanovic. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Baldwin. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so it's Athens with it. And for Athens, it's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 4 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. And here's Hayes for the lead. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Baldwin. In transition. Pushing it up now. Nunn with a bucket. Nunn's got 6 points.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Marjanovic from outside, off the mark. On offense, here is Athens. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Nunn from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got his 5th rebound in this one. Baldwin, the pass to Marjanovic. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. He's covered by your 7. Just 5 on the clock. Baldwin's shot is good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Hey, here's Nunn for 3. No good that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. At the line for the away team.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Baldwin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Marjanovic. Here's Melli. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. On offense, here is Athens. From behind the arc. And again, it's Athens with a 3. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The home team on D. The lead is 2. 1:24 left to play in the third quarter. Marjanovic. It's good from about 19 feet. Over to the wing. And Yurtseven gets it to go. Yurtseven's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Melli. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Athens?
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and their willingness to do that has paid off.
And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in. And now a 4-point Athens lead.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Osman. No good from the wing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Melly, the pass to Baldwin. Shot clock at 6. Here's Melly. Lays it up and banks it in. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Hayes. Niko Melly is out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the shooting guard position.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. The kick out to Nunn. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Baldwin. Nunn defends. Pass to Melly. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for Athens.
Number 32 at the line for 2.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
On offense, here is Athens. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Takes a 3. Baldwin with a rebound. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Hayes against Brown. Now here's Hayes. Tightly guarded. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Baldwin. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. 26. And he sinks the second. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Guduric. Inside. Spins. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the away team, Guduric. 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Baberovic. Defended by Brown. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Clock is at 3. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Grant outside. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Guterich. He's covered by Grant. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. He's guarded by Birch. 5 to shoot. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Birch. Back to Brown. Launches a 3. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And he makes it.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's the break. Here's Baberovic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a lead.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Outside for Grant. And it's in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Guterich. He's covered by Grant. Oh, from deep. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And the visitors call time here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Defended by Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Baberovic. Lets the 3 fly. Misses the 3. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops. And that'll put them up 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And the visitors call time here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Give yourself a round of applause. Checking in for the away team, Boban Marjanovic.
From the inbound. And he can't jam it through. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Number 44.
And And he's unable to get the second one. Well, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call timeout, but had already used them all. They just lost track of the situation.
What? What is he doing? He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Huge mental lapse. What an unnecessary technique.
Boy, you know he's going to hear about that one in the locker room. Not his finest moment. And so it's Athens winning this.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. Now here's Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Baldwin. And the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Fall. Papanikolaou kicks to Fournier. Clock at 6. There's the screen. Takes a 3. And it's Melly with the rebound. Now Hayes. Here's Marjanovic. Out the basket. Marjanovic has got his second basket of the night.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Drives to the hoop, and he comes up with the deuce.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Baldwin the pass to Marjanovic. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Pass to Melly. Back to Marjanovic. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. It's Fournier on the wing. Here's Fall. Outside Fournier. There's the triple. Up again. And it's Melly with the rebound. Pass to Baldwin. Latrey. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The rebound by Marjanovic.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Biberovic from downtown. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Panathinaikos, guarded by Marjanovic. Here's Vezenkov. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Biberovic, still without a basket. For 3, Fournier. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Marjanovic has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Panathinaikos, good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Biberovic. He's guarded by Fournier. The putback. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low, Vezenkov. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the basket is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Baldwin. Off target from three-point range. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Panathinaikos. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's the break. The 3. The shot. No good. Doesn't go that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
To the left side wing. Fires from deep. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Colson. He takes it in, and the shot is good. Colson's got his first 2 points of the night.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Right wing. Pass to Peters. Over to the wing. For the 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Will look in. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play.
Away team foul. Number 21. First personal foul. First team foul.
To the right side. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Colson. Covered by Evans. Oh, offensive interference. Here's the three. The rebound by Colson.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. That shot wide open.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
To the inside. Here's Milutinov. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. Here's Colson. Leaps for it. Pass to Gutteridge. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. Here's Peters. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And he jams it with authority.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Gutteridge. Covered by Evans. They get the rebound. Pass to Colson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Evans feeling it out a bit. Misses the 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Here's Dorsey. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Stolen by Evans, and they're running. And he makes good on the layup.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
For 3. They get it again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Ring shot on the way. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Off with the layup. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Dorsey.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Milutinov. The rebound by Colson. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Dorsey. Pass to Peters. Here's Dorsey. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so that brings the first half to a close. Leading by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the home team, they've been just solid at times. And at other times, they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the visiting team.
The way they...
And that's a halftime wrap.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Boban Marjanovic. He's really playing well.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Panathinaikos in at the 3 slot. And there's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Panathinaikos got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
They've got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard position.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And it's Vezenkov missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Here's Biberovic. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Fournier gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Evan Fournier's got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Melly. Good work there as it goes.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Pass to Fall. Into the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside Fournier. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Here's Baldwin. He's got 7. There's a screen by Marjanovic to the paint. Fournier pulls it down. Here's the break. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Vezenkov missing. It's a close game here in Chicago. Shoots the 3. A shot by Biberovic. No good. Biberovic has gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. To the wing on the left. Offensive rebound. Vezenkov's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Here's Melly. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Covered by Hayes. 5 to shoot. Back to Fournier. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Hayes. Here's Melly. Back to Hayes. And he banks in the layup. Hayes has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Panathinaikos. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Baldwin the pass to Melly. Here's Baldwin. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the 3-pointer. Baldwin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From deep three-point land. And it's Vezenkov missing.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he's good on the first of 3.
0. 3 shots.
He's off on the second. Inside. That one's not going to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 6. And right after this, we'll bring... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3 points.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the shooting guard. Pass to Panathinaikos. Fires the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Baldwin. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that took.
And that one's good.
Marjanovic.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
From deep, Evans. And it's Melly with the rebound. Melly's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Gutteridge. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. He tries for 3. Evans with the rebound. Here's Peters. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Evans. Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And he goes in for the dunk.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Defensive foul. Number 21.
Covered by Evans. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. It's up a 3.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pass to Gutteridge. There's the pick. Launches it. It's hauled in by Dorsey.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Milutinov.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Dorsey. Peters. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Covered by Evans. To the middle. Here's Gutter. Pass to Colson. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Peters. And it's good for 2. Peters has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
It's hauled in by Dorsey. To tie it up. It drops. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
No good with the layup. And foul on the shots. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to
number 77, 2 shots.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Fires the 3. He's off from 3. To take the lead. Can't cash in. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket. The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
They need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
The visiting club takes the win on the road.
That's the end of the game.
This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Out to the wing. Four on the clock. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Papanikolaou. Count it.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
From 13, kept alive. Uses the glass on the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Fournier for three. That one doesn't drop. Hey, here's none for three. Second chance shot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Athens shooting their first free throw of the night. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Vezinkov. Puts up a deep three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Yurtseven. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Yurtseven's got 5.
You know, if they're looking for stops, they can't give it back on the defensive glass.
And that one's good. Vezinkov.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The shot's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Fournier with the ball. None in his pocket. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
It's simple, but I like how Fournier squares up before shooting. I mean, his form is impeccable.
And there's a pick. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Yurtseven. Hey, expanding his range. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Here's Papanikolaou. And he dunks it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
None up top.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Osman. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Fournier against Nunn. And the 3 off target. Athens leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Now Yurtseven. Give him 8. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Osman. No points yet. Pass to Yurtseven. 6 to shoot. Takes a 13-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier touched it last. 44 seconds left in the first. Right wing. To the wing, right side. Yurtseven. They get it back. Out to the right wing. He shoots a 3. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Stolen. All alone on the break. Finished off the break. Your 7's got 12.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to Vezenkov. Down low. Launches it. That shot off. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's Athens up 5. And we'll return shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
So on the floor for Athens, here's Peters. Shot clock at 5. It's picked off. Open shot, Grant. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Peters. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Athens. To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Evans. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Grant attacks. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
He's off on the layup. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The home team calls timeout.
All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Evans. Here's Peters. And that time also a missed shot.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Hernan Gomez gets the bucket. Hernan Gomez has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Peters, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And here's Brown for 3. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Athens.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Grant with a steal. Now here's Hernan Gomez. He's closely guarded.
Out of bounds.
On Wednesday, and then on Thursday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Dorsey. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Athens.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Hernan Gomez, the pass to Brown. And a miss there on the triple. And here they come. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he's good on the second. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Peters. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Brown.
Get there, get there.
Got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Athens continuing to pile it on. Up 22 as we head to the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word.
They hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focus and get the...
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the home team.
I don't see the fight.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Amir Yurtseven.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And for Athens.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fournier for 3. The rebound by Osman. Athens leading by 22. Nunn finds Yurtseven. Back to Nunn. Pass to Yurtseven. Nails it from 3. He has 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Outside Fournier. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Deflects the pass. And they're on the break. Here's Yurtseven. Off target from the wing. Here we go, one-on-one. From outside the arc. And Fournier gets a 3. Fournier's got 5 points.
When Fournier gets going in transition, he's a blur. Hard to stay in front of him when he gets going.
And the layup is good off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
The rebound by Vezenkov. Fournier with the ball. And your 7 picks him up defensively. Fournier with the bucket. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like the size that Fournier has as a shooting guard. Actually, great size. I mean, he's more than ready to take advantage of that when the opportunity presents itself.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Vezenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Papanikolaou to the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
The offensive rebound. And the foul on Omer Yurtseven. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
None against Fournier. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Fall. He's covered by Yurtseven. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Papanikolaou. 5 to shoot. Will it go? A shot by Vezenkov. No good. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 11.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Papanikolaou. And drilled from 6 feet. There's 57 seconds left in the third. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Snatched up. Second shot opportunity. Osman with the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Hey, here's none for 3. The rebound by Vezenkov. Right side Fournier. Soft touch off the glass. Fournier's got 7 now in this quarter.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked.
And so it's Athens with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for Athens, here's Vezinkov. Misses the three.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The home team on D. Brown, that's good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Hits the trifecta.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Dorsey. He's covered by Grant. The shot by Dorsey, no good. And so it's Athens with it. Takes the three. Rebounded by Evans. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Evans. This one for three. It's hauled in by Athens. Hernan Gomez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Just 3 to shoot. Second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And, Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
From the arc. No good there. Here's Evans. He's covered by Grant. For three. Offensive rebound. Here's Peters to the wing on the left. They set a pick. Here's Evans. It's hauled in by Athens. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's Grant from the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. To the inside. Can't hit from in close. Grant outside. From downtown. He can't get that one to fall. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Peters, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Pass to Evans. The three is up. Unable to get that one.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Here's Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Peters. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
And there's the screen. And here's Brown for three. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Here's Peters. Pass to Evans. There's the three. It's hauled in by Athens.
You wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Let's go with a three. No good. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Assisted by
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
They get the rebound.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's Athens winning this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.